tell me this is the way that we finna start our new year off. Listen, I was just told just a few minutes ago, okay, after I had ordered my appetizer, that my budget for my date, my first date, is $30. Like, where they do that at? You know what I mean? And then
you're supposed to be a grown woman and you're recording me. You're being loud,
really
disrespectful. We're in a restaurant.
Never.
You can't conduct yourself like a mature lady.
I am.
You're trying to play
you,
you can't
for an appetizer,
if you go over
a drink.
If you go over $30, you paid. I'm sorry.
$30. So I'm not worth $30. Hey y'all, I'm not worth $30.
Some modern women think they're automatically entitled to a free meal just because they agreed to go on a date. Today, we're checking out men calling out women who try to take advantage of them from the very first meetup. And as the clips continue, things only get crazier. So stick around, subscribe, and let's jump right in.
That was a good thing. That 3 years, and you ain't like no man with a cup. What's going on?
I don't want to cup them.
You want to cup them? Why not though?
Just because.
Females want to be in relationships. So why not? You want to be outside or something?
No, I want to be with you.
You don't even know me to be with me.
Yes, I do.
I don't know me.
You, please.
Yes. Please.
I know enough. Yes.
You know enough. You don't know me.
Listen, just listen to me, please.
What's your type?
You.
Me. You don't know me. So what's your type?
I say you. You got what I want.
Hold on. I got what you want. So what you want?
Everything.
What is everything? My car?
That too.
So if I was walking still, would you still like give me this type of play like this, or would you?
Yeah, I was just playing hard to get.
She really said that. Imagine asking a rich man you barely know to hand you money like that. The level of desperation is honestly unbelievable. That clip was painful to watch.
So you really decided to take me out on a date to Subway?
Yes.
Do you not have money for something nicer? I thought we were going to go do something else, not this.
I do have money. I just don't have high faith in you.
Why would you say that?
I feel like you're in it for the money and not for me.
Of course I'm in it for the money.
See, that's why I brought you to Subway. To see what your true character was.
You wanted to see what my true character was by taking me to a rundown place like this. I got dressed this morning. I got up and I got ready and I took a shower and I did all the basics just to come somewhere nicer. I thought we were going to go to Red Lobster, get margaritas, do something other than this. And you use the app.
I'm sorry, honey. I just did not have high.
You live by yourself?
Yes, I do.
And where do you work?
Papa John's.
That makes sense of why we would come here. Let me guess, you're a delivery driver?
Yes.
Pitiful. How old are you again?
I'm 22.
And you wanted to date me?
Yes.
You know, I don't think you should be worried about dating. I think you should be worried about your light bill. Because clearly you couldn't take me somewhere nicer, so I'm not interested.
Well, sucks for you.
Really work at fucking Papa John's.
Because I would have give you anything you wanted.
But a date to Subway, huh?
I gotta test
that really proves to me how much you wanted me and how much you valued my time.
I wanted to get to know you. Why does it matter where I take you? I don't have to take you to a steakhouse just to get to know you.
Give me my phone back.
Are you recording? You think this is funny?
Give me my phone back.
I don't think this girl deserves me.
Seriously? Just because you got ready and showed up doesn't mean a man owes you an expensive evening. A first date is meant to see if the two of you actually connect, not to empty his wallet. Expecting luxury from the start says a lot more about your mindset than it does about him. Maybe it's time to rethink that attitude.
You're not wife material, and neither are none of your friends.
How can you say that, though?
You just told me. You have daddy issues and all of your friends do. None of you got...
She was like more... Listen, English is not my first language. Didn't I say that?
That's exactly why you don't have nobody and won't.
Yo, why are you sassy? Damn.
She thinks she got pretty privilege. You don't got no pretty privilege over here because I'm not looking for no. That's not really how she looks when y'all say she's pretty. That's not how she looks. They have to put all this stuff on to make up for their insecurities. No man wants to love her, right? It's just a dude that's in it because they be like, oh, you bad. And they trying to see if he can slide in for the night. If your eyelashes were naturally beautiful, you wouldn't need it. Probably got little bitty little eyelashes that she ashamed of. You think a man gonna say that I love your conversation. You think a man's going to say that you have such a warm, loving heart? You think a man's going to say that you cook so well for me? I can't wait to come home to you every night. Men, we don't marry W's unless we can trust them. Trust them with our money. Trust them with our time. Trust them with our children. Trust them with our house. Trust them with our life. Do you trust somebody like that right here with your life? With your money? Come on, guru.
Putting on makeup doesn't magically make a man fall in love or start planning a wedding. Sure, looking good helps when dating, but building a future with a genuinely high-value man is about much more than appearance. Character, personality, and the way you carry yourself matter far more in the long run. Looks might get attention, but they won't sustain a relationship.
Tell me, this is the way that we finna start our new year off. Listen. I was just told just a few minutes ago, okay, after I had ordered my appetizer, that my budget for my date, my first date, is $30. Like, where they do that at? You know what I mean? And then
You're supposed to be a grown woman and you're recording me. You're being loud,
really
disrespectful. We're in a restaurant.
Never.
You can't conduct yourself like a mature lady.
I am conducting myself.
I gave you $30 budgets.
No, $30.
You think
so
you're gonna get here?
You don't even get a chance. This man don't even get a chance to talk anymore because you know what, he's saying all this stuff about me, and it's not true. I am a what?
You think?
What? No.
You think I'm gonna let you order up this whole menu and
the whole menu?
Think you're trying to
play you?
No, you can't
for an appetizer,
if you go over
a drink.
If you go over $30, you paid. I'm sorry.
$30. So I'm not worth $30. Hey y'all, I'm not worth $30. I'm not worth $30. I tell you, no. I tell you what. How about we do this? No. How about you just go ahead, get gone. I got this.
No problem.
I got this.
Give me $30.
No, I don't want anything. No. What I want you to do.
You're very immature.
No, sir. Sir, I want you to just go.
Right.
Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day, sir. Sir, have a blessed day. Get gone.
You should always be respectful of your date's budget. If he's already offering to pay for your meal on the first date, that's a sign he's trying to be a gentleman. The least you can do is appreciate the gesture instead of acting like it's expected.
This is how women are. They're hypergamous. They're going to go with the best option. They're very selfish in their mating practices, etc. Women don't owe you any type of loyalty. Just understand that's how they move and don't hate them for it. But the problem is that guys use a male lens to assess female nature. Oh, well, I did this for you. I did that for you, etc. And what people don't realize is like there's no scoreboard with women. And like you're only as good as the value that you have right here, right now. Not what you did for her last year, not what you did for her last month, not all those times where you helped her out when she needed you. That doesn't matter. It's about what are you providing right here, right now.
He's actually making a solid point. Women with this kind of mentality often chase whoever can provide the biggest lifestyle. Instead of begging the wrong people for loyalty, focus on improving yourself. Once you become someone of value, the right people will naturally be drawn to you.
Is definitely unrealistic as everybody wants them a nigga that can take care of the bills, that can buy them Chanel bags, that can buy them the latest damn car. But when you flip the damn mirror and you look at yourself, what do y'all be having going on? What can y'all bring to the table at least? Okay, cool. Everybody want them a nigga to provide. I know I do. But some of y'all don't even have a driver's license to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a high school diploma to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a brain in y'all heads. Y'all don't know how to cook. Y'all don't even know how to properly wipe y'all butt. So I know y'all don't know how to properly wipe up y'all house. Y'all just ready to take. What can y'all give? I'm not saying if he pay the rent this month, you got to pay the rent next month. No, but what I'm saying is if he's paying your rent, at least feed the man. If he's willing to buy you these large purchases, at least let the man come home to a clean house. Every once in a while, at least buy the man a pair of shoes. If he could pay $300 plus on your wig, plus $100 something on your install, at least you could do is give him a little $50 haircut, something. I never understood that. I'm proud to say my man paid the rent every single month. Sometimes he paid the electric bill. Sometimes I'll pay if I'm feeling generous. It never exceeds $200. I never mind paying the Wi-Fi bill. The Wi-Fi only $30. But I watch the way he really busts his ass. So I never mind making sure it's food on the table. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Even if you want a good snack. My hair be expensive. I never mind walking into the store, getting him a little $90 outfit. I never mind doing it. It's a difference between wanting a provider and y'all just being straight up fucking leeches.
Making someone a plate of food isn't the same as paying all their bills, but most men appreciate thoughtful gestures because they show effort and care. That's what real support looks like in a relationship. Most men aren't asking for anything extraordinary, they just want basic appreciation. And people who ignore that often miss what healthy relationships are really built on.
Dumped his girlfriend after she expected him to pay for her entire birthday dinner with all of her friends. He posted to Reddit explaining that he'd booked a table at a nice restaurant to celebrate his girlfriend's 24th birthday with some of her friends. He admitted to making quite a bit more money than his girlfriend covering the rent and utilities for their apartment. While at the restaurant, he noticed that his girlfriend and her friends were ordering some of the most expensive things on the menu. But he didn't think too much about it, figuring he would cover the cost of his and his girlfriend's meals while her friends paid for themselves. At the end of the meal, the waiter asked him if he would like to split the bill, and he said yes. The bill came out to a total of $1,185. The faces of his girlfriend's friends dropped as soon as they realized they'd have to pay for their own meals. His girlfriend then gave him the silent treatment for a full week after her birthday. He assumed that him not paying might be the reason, but he refused to believe she would be that shallow. She did eventually tell him that he had embarrassed her by not paying for everyone. Because he was the man and because he organized the event, he was obliged to pay. But if his girlfriend expected him to pay for everyone, she should have made that clear beforehand. When he confronted her again about it, she told him that he needed to transfer the money that her friends had paid for their food, and then she would resume speaking to him. He broke up with her then and there. Just because one partner may earn more or traditionally take on certain roles, it doesn't mean they should automatically bear the financial burden of social events. Instead of assuming, financial expectations should always be discussed and mutually agreed upon.
Honestly, I wouldn't even consider someone like that my girlfriend. She and her friends were obviously trying to take advantage of him by expecting him to pay for everyone. The moment they started ordering the most expensive items on the menu, their intentions became obvious. Staying in that relationship would have been asking for trouble. He didn't just dodge a bullet, he avoided an entire catastrophe.
On the first date, a man or a woman?
Man.
And why is it?
Because he's a man.
A lot of women are feminists today and expect.
I am not a feminist. I am not a feminist at all. But I will say a man should fucking pay on a first date and all the rest of the dates.
Are you willing to stay at home, take care of the family, and fulfill your career?
I have a 10-year-old child that I raised my whole life. Not my whole life, my whole 20s. Yes. I'm not a feminist though, but a man should pay. And forever. I'll still pay if I want to, like if it's deserved. But it's a man's job. We birth babies. You know what it does to us? Fuck that. You should pay for fucking dinner.
If you genuinely believe in traditional relationships, then yes, it's common for the man to pay. But that only works when both partners contribute in different ways. A woman should also bring peace, support, and respect into the relationship. When both people fulfill their roles, there's nothing wrong with that dynamic. Good men who still value those principles deserve appreciation too.
50-50, I don't do coffee dates. I don't care how much money I ever make. I still want my man to pay for everything. He should pick me up. He should drop me off. He should buy me Ubers. In exchange, he gets to not embarrass me and breathe my air. I think it's pretty fair. I think we're even Stevens. Otherwise, I don't need a man just to have a man. This is for me. For the guys who are mad though, cry about it.
This is just you, and that's probably why you're single. You need to understand that dating is a two-way game, so why would you expect a random man to pay for your food and bills before marriage at all? The freeloading mindset is just insane at this point.
Y'all are all out of whack with how men think. And this is why you can't get what you want from us, because you're valuing something up here that is a used vehicle with a lot of miles.
Okay.
Just because you hand washed it.
Okay.
You were 20-year-old hot. You had 20-year-old womb. You had 20-year-old body count. You had 20-year-old trauma. You had 20-year-old experience. That's what we value. That's all it comes down to for us.
But don't you feel like with those experiences, a person can add value to your lifetime?
Your fertility, your purity, your femininity, submission, ability to cooperate, and fitness. And all of that is at your highest in your youth. The older you get, the older you get.
Right.
But nothing, no product gets more expensive with time and use. You just sit back and say, well, I'm more valuable now because I'm not the same 20-year-old. I am this, I am that. Fine. Have you ever been to the pawn shop?
Yes,
All right. You ever take something you really value to the pawn shop?
I have.
And did they hurt your feelings when they told you how much it was worth?
Yes. I was like, what? Yes.
That's you. We the pawn shop. This is the situation you ladies with children put yourselves in, and the higher up you go on the food chain, the more you want for a man. You never seem to understand that the men you want things. They want a lifestyle. They want to move a certain way. It's always the man that you want, all these lists, and these guys are supposed to just want nothing. No, they got requirements. That's why they'll deal with you, but when it's time to pick someone, they tend to pick a woman who has no children so they can make their own family and their own legacy. I cannot overstate that, but ladies really seem to have a hard time accepting it.
That mindset probably explains why you're still single. Dating is a two-way street. Why should a complete stranger be expected to pay your bills or support your lifestyle before marriage? That freeloading mentality is completely unreasonable.
I don't work currently.
Does your man support you?
Yeah, he supports me.
Okay, he supports you. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If he be like, listen, I don't want you wearing that, take that off, what you doing?
Asking him why.
Okay, rent due. And you're like, hey baby, can you pay this for me? And he asks you, why?
Well, he wouldn't ask me why because he already know when it's due.
Look at that. He wouldn't even ask you why. Because he already know when your rent is due, so he's being proactive to take care of you. Shouldn't you know to do your job just like he knows to do his job?
My body, my choice, what I want to put on.
It's his wallet, his choice.
And he chose.
Okay, it seems that his love is more genuine than yours.
Then that's okay.
If you watching this right now, brother.
What some women fail to realize is that, generally speaking, the dating market changes over time. Many high-value men aren't specifically looking for someone who's single at 40 with multiple children simply because she has more life experience.
The physical, I'm not saying it's everything, but it's important.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you work out. So I'm just looking at the physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look fat or something.
No, you don't look fat. You look fine. You look good. Thank you. But your competition next to you kind of looks a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Okay.
Cool. Thank you. All right. Now, is she someone that's your type? Should we walk up to the front?
Do I have any more questions or no?
No, just answer the question I asked you.
Yes, she is.
She is.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, let's come on up here. So come on up. Come on up. All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if there's a match?
What's your stance on relocation or traveling?
I'm open to relocation, actually. Because Dallas I've been there for a few years, and I like it, but I'm open to moving as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a question. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a senior construction project manager. So I work for a general contractor, do a lot of healthcare renovations and build outs. And then also I'm starting to venture out on my own. So I want to do my own contracting on the side and big into fitness. So
I could tell. I
have good friends and good community that follow me. So I started kind of working on the side to do a concept of my own fitness brand as well. So
Okay. And where do you live?
I live here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just a 2-hour flight, so.
Too bad. All right. Well, let me ask my final question then.
Okay.
Is it a yes for you for her?
No.
And why not?
I just don't think it's going to be a match that just the overall spark.
The lack of appreciation here is honestly unbelievable. He's paying the bills, making life easier, and you can't even return the effort in the smallest ways. That's not love or respect. At that point, the relationship becomes completely transactional from your side, and that's honestly sad.
Hey, this is for the guys, yo. Y'all don't gotta be this pressed on the internet talking about, y'all be getting real disrespectful when it comes to when girls say that they just require a little dollar. They need money. Do you know how much it costs to be a girl? Do you know how much that costs? That means she has to take the time out of her busy schedule of getting her hair, makeup, nails, body, spending time with her friends, her loved ones, day, to possibly entertain you, for you to play some other games. Like, it don't take that long to know if you gonna marry a girl. You should know after the first day, and the proposal should be the next day. And then after that day, you should be faithful, taking care of her. Like, it should be no turmoil. You should not be rude to her, no meanness. Like, you should know how to solve her attitude. That'd be the main problem. Y'all be like, she got a bad attitude. Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know her bad side. Well, did you come with the proper leadership skills? Meaning that you know how to de-escalate a situation, even if it involves you. If not, then sit your mother down and leave that girl alone. You can't finesse her. You can't change her. Attitudes are going. We are taught to not tolerate a lot of bullshit, and I'm pretty sure y'all taught not to tolerate bullshit come for us too. But the main issue y'all be pressed about is the mouth. Y'all be like, the mouth just be too crazy.
Hopefully she learned something from this, because disrespecting a good man in front of another good man usually doesn't end well. Real men tend to stand up for each other. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel so you never miss future content, and I'll catch you in the next one.